Ooh,
You are live, and you are live. How's everybody doing today? Let's see if we can get this thing up and running. We're back. The Farm Sim Show is back. We got Klutch simulations in the ear. Let me hear you say, "What I did."
What up, dude? Really? That's not what I say. I don't say that ever.
Close it. No, you. What's your catchphrase? What's Klutch's catchphrase?
Wow, this is brutal.
The only thing. Ugh. Then we got Farmer Cop. Let me hear you say, "What I did."
Oh, what up, dude? I hope that works.
There we go. That sounds better.
There you go. Yeah. So we have something very, very special today. We have a face reveal for Farmer Cop. Who is ready to see this handsome man?
Oh, we kind of wrecked that.
That might be a bit of an exaggeration.
On yours they did, not on mine. You ready?
He's already live over on my side. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Here we go.
Here I am.
Yeah. Klutch simulations. Farmer Cop's down there. And we're getting this party started. Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Doing fantastic. It's been a long
doing
time.
great.
I feel like it's been like 2 months since we've done this.
Well, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah,
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. That's right.
Yeah.
Life is busy.
Oh man. Yeah, hashtag face reveal. Oh my god.
Oh, we got Connect Modding in the chat here as well. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh, so we got a lot to talk about today. So much has happened in the past 2 weeks. Klutch got a year older.
Don't tell anybody. No. I did not because it's okay. It's COVID years. We still have the whole thing going on. It doesn't count.
Well,
That's the way this works.
Whenever you squint, there's wrinkles right above your eyes and your forehead. Those aren't lined, man.
It hurts a little bit.
All right. You got it. You're all right. You're doing fine. Oh, but we're gonna have a good time today. We have so much to talk about. We have 2 weeks worth of stuff to get through. We've got Farm Sim 22 stuff. We have FarmCon 21 stuff. We've got Farm Sim 19 stuff. There's
And
nothing
then
in
this guy down here too. Don't forget about him.
We're getting there.
Oh, okay.
Today's top story is Farmer Cop showed everybody what he looks like.
That's a pretty big story.
Yep. What does a Aussie man do? He's like, here's my face.
Here's me face.
He says other stuff too, but I don't want to get demonetized.
Yeah, I think that'd be the end of the stream.
We got a couple super chats already rocking through. Let's see if we can get in here. See Sniper Killer with the $5 super chat.
He's so pretty.
Hey, how's it going? James Young with the $5. And Gigapop. Oh yeah, with the he's so pretty. Gotta love it. Yeah, we got Farmer Cop in the building. Probably one of the most requested guests on the show.
Yep.
Funny enough, I told him before the show started, it was one of you guys that months ago that said, "Hey, get Farmer Cop on the show." I was like, I don't know who that is. And I Google searched him and found him. Immediately subscribed. Love watching his content. He's been nothing but kind and awesome when I just jump in his chat and say, "What up, dude?" You know, just to say, hey, he's always in a great mood, ready to have a good time. And we got somebody else in here too, Prestige Worldwide. I'm gonna bully Klutch into letting us get you on the show as well. Yeah, I don't know what other words did I forget to say.
Was there words? I don't think we have any more words, do we?
I just didn't know which order you wanted me to put them in. You want to?
You do a pretty good job of that usually. Well, I guess we can get things started up. Do you want to fire this up?
Oh, this is so awful. Every time.
It's never awful. It's always great. Don't kid yourself.
This is my favorite part.
Farm Sim Show, baby. The Sim Show.
Absolutely the best intro in Farm Sim.
Yeah, that's why I keep watching is that intro.
Oh, it's so awful. It's so good.
My favorite. Well, where do you want to go from there? Farmer Cop, welcome in, my friend. Good to have you in here. I think this is the first time I've ever talked to you, to be honest with you. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
Face reveal, first time.
Yeah. This is where all my subscribers see what I look like, realize how terrible I look, and then it goes away. This is the end of it right here.
So
this is my climax.
This is not the future of the Farmer Cop channel. We're not having Farmer Cop live.
The downfall right here.
Beginning of the end. Gosh. Tell us about Farmer Cop. Who are you? For the people that are here that may not know who you are, who are you? What do you do? And how do you do it?
So about a year ago, well, I guess probably about 2 years ago, I was watching. I've been playing Farming Simulator since like FS13. So I've been playing the game for a long time, and I never really watched a lot of stuff on YouTube or anything like that, at least not on a regular basis. Didn't know anything about YouTube. And about probably 2 years ago, I started watching YouTube Farming Simulator stuff. And I mostly, honestly, just watched Mr. Silly P. That was my main person that I went to, and I mostly watched Mr. Silly P. And I really liked doing that. And then when everything hit with the world situation, I'll say that for me, work got a little bit slower. And if you don't know, that's why it's called Farmer Cop, is because I am a full-time police officer in the U.S. And so work got slow for me, so I wasn't working as much overtime. So I was like, oh, I'll just start putting some videos out. And that was the end of March last year. And I didn't know how to do any of it. Was absolutely terrible at it. But the purpose when I first started my channel was I never wanted to do gameplay originally. I just wanted to do tutorial videos because I wanted to help people be able to figure out parts of the game. And so that's what I started doing. I just read the chat too. But so that's what I started doing, tutorials, and I did a couple of those, and I didn't get a lot of views. So I was like, people are doing gameplay too, so I started doing some of that. And my first series ever was No Man's Land by Alien Jim, and that series is still going. That series is still going. That same series that I started with over a year ago.
How many episodes? Any idea how many episodes?
Yeah, we're episode 99 will be the next one. So we used to do 3. Yeah, we used to do 3 a week, and now we've been trying to do 1 a week, but I haven't done one the last couple of weeks. I've been super busy, but no, it's been a lot of fun. So that's still going on, which is crazy. But I did that for a while, and I did mostly just gameplay. And then when they released, I believe it was for free on the PlayStation Store, Farming Simulator 19.
Yep.
All my tutorial videos got a huge spike in views. So then I refocused on doing those. And that was kind of what was my first pickup when I started to get more and more subscribers, is from doing tutorial videos and doing that sort of stuff, because people just, for whatever reason, like the way I talked about things. So I'm not sure why still, but they watch it. So if they do that, that's fine. But so that was kind of where it went from there. That was kind of my first start into it.
Was there one video in particular that kind of blew up for you, or was it just a series of a whole bunch?
At first it was those ones, and then I remember there was a point after a while I did my first test video, which was, do wider tires matter in Farming Simulator 19?
I saw that one. Yeah, I watched that one.
That one has over 300,000 views. It's my most popular video. That one blew up super fast, and then it kind of spiked me to like do a bunch of test videos after that, which were in general fairly popular. So that one was my big video that really then shot the channel up even further. Yeah. It's kind of been steady growth since then.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And you are very, very close to 30,000 subscribers already in a year. Can we get him to 30,000 subs by the end of this video? I don't know.
We got links in my description. I don't know about your side. I think you do, don't you? Yeah. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Farmer Cop if you haven't done so already.
28.7 thousand subs. Can we get that to 29? Can we do it in this one? I think we could do it. There's plenty.
I'm pretty sure we can.
That would be awesome.
If you like what I do and you like what Klutch does, you're going to love what Farmer Cop does. I can't push channel enough, man. It's it's awesome. It really is. It's super cool. Go check him out. He does everything that you want him to do. Let's go.
So has it been about a year and a bit now? Just over a year for you?
Yeah. So March would have been a year. So this is a year and 2 months ish.
That's crazy fast.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So how many series do you have going on right now?
Too many. But
I know that.
I have No Man's Land still going on. I have, as far as gameplay series, and then I have I just started the Spectacle Island series, which I've been really enjoying playing on that map. And then I do a live series on Griffin, Indiana. And that one, I only do that one live. And those are pretty sure those are the only 3 things I have right now. And then I'm doing a tutorial series that I'm working through with Maze Plus right now.
So what's your live stream schedule look like so people can catch you when you're doing live streams?
So typically my schedule changes rapidly and randomly. So I try to do 3 live streams a week on Farmer Cop. I usually do Monday and Wednesday, and I'll either do it at 8 a.m. or 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I should say.
Yep.
So it'll be 3 hours different from Eastern time for you guys, but Pacific Standard Time for me. So that's when I usually do my live streams there, and it might rotate. I try to rotate what times I do it on those different days to make sure different people can catch it if they can.
Yep.
And then usually on Saturdays, right now, I used to do Saturdays at 6 p.m., but now because I work swing shift on Saturdays, I'm at work at that time. So now I do them in the mornings as well on Saturdays.
Yeah. You're just loving to play some Farm Sim. Do you play anything else other than Farm Sim? Do you do any tutorials on any other games? And do you have a second channel?
Well, this seems like quite the lead-in, but I did start a second channel. Gosh, it's been probably 4 or 5 maybe months-ish now. And that second channel I think we're almost at 1,200 subscribers on that. That's called Gamer Cop, where I play anything that's not Farming Simulator. So that's where I play everything else. And that one's just kind of more of like a hobby channel. I don't do tutorials on those games because I feel like that would be like a wormhole that would suck me into, I would never have time to do anything else. Because if I do like tutorials on a game, I want to try to do tutorials on everything and do them all correctly. So I've at least for the time being, I've decided not to do any tutorials on there, just gameplay. And it's most of the people that watch it are people that enjoy my gameplay on Farm Sim, and they'll go over and watch me play other games. But yep, I just play random games, whatever games. They don't have to be new games. I'll play old games that have been out for 5 years or whatever, just games that I want to play on there. And I'll try to upload a video a day on there as well. And I also do 2 live streams on there a week as well.
So you have content. 2 full-time YouTube channels, not just like a fun channel. It's a channel.
Yep.
Yeah. So between both, if you count mod reviews, map tours, and videos, if I have a normal week, if you include live streams, I probably do 18 to 25 videos and live streams a week between both channels.
And you guys thought I worked a lot. And you have a full-time job.
Yeah.
Full-time job, 18 to 25 videos a week. That's craziness. I'm out. I can't do it.
I mean, you know what? This show's yours now. I'm just going to back away.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hire somebody to do the Farm Sim show or Farm Sim news for you there, DJ. There you go.
Oh, yeah. No. I've decided I'll never do news. DJ's got that locked down. He does that fantastically, so I'll never touch that. You can't do it better than DJ does it.
It's my thing. Can somebody record that real quick? I got to put that in all my videos.
Pretty sure it's been recorded. Pretty sure.
Awesome, man. That means a lot. Thank you.
Yep.
What does Klutch do that no one else can do?
Something.
I don't know what else. I don't know what else it could possibly be.
He did it. He did the thing. Yes.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
So what's your favorite map so far you've been playing on FS19? I mean, did you play FS17 beforehand at all?
I did. I played FS17 a little bit. I didn't play that a lot. When I started playing FS17, it was right after it came out, and I didn't like it as much as FS15. So I went back to FS15. I stayed on that until FS19 came out.
Yep.
And then I went back. So I only have like probably 100 or 200 hours in FS17. Okay. But FS19, I have like 5,000 some odd hours in FS19.
You're beating me then even. Wow.
Yeah.
That's craziness.
Let's say I need to check and see how many I've got now. Pull up Steam.
Yeah, that's why I love Steam. It keeps track of it. It makes me realize I've made poor life decisions.
or great ones, apparently.
Yeah, or great ones.
You can't really complain.
Yeah, that's true.
So what else do we have where you can make both of us look bad all at the same time?
I've got hours.
3,700 hours on Farm Sim 19.
I think I'm at 36.
Granted, I'm also on Xbox and PlayStation. So,
that's true.
Oh yeah, just yeah.
There's a lot.
I don't think you have that many on there though.
No, I spend more time staring at the mod menu and on the PlayStation 5, just being like, does this match the website? Does this match the website? All right, matches the website. Or if it doesn't, be like, now I got to upload this and find out how many slots there are. And that's another thing.
I'm good.
You know what? Don't tell me because I don't want to know. I was going to say, every time I watch your mod videos, you're like, no, this is how many slots it has if you're on console. But do you have a console? Do you look these up?
That's a great. So one of the guys that really helps me a ton with my community and been a really good friend of mine is Jason Donnelly, who lives over in Scotland, who found my channel when I had probably around 100 subs and really liked it and stuck with me and really helps me a ton managing my community. And he has a console, so he will go pull up the mods every day and write down all the slots for me and send me a message with them so I can include it, which is awesome.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. Because that was the one thing. I have a lot of viewers that obviously, because I'm a PC player. I don't play on the console at all, but I also want to make it so everyone can enjoy watching it and it's valuable to everyone. So that's what I wanted to do with my mod reviews, make it so it is for all platforms where, yes, I'm talking about all the mods, but if in some mod reviews I don't have it, or I don't get it, or it just doesn't work out, or something happens, I don't have the slots. But in general, I try to get the slots in there so I can be like, hey, if you are on console. And then I get comments from PC players that are like, what are these slot things you're talking about? But
yeah, something we don't have to worry about as PC players, which is always nice. But hopefully that gets fixed in the next one.
It's not gonna.
I wasn't expecting it.
It's not gonna. Smooth transition. Let's FarmCon. That was awful. So we and we've killed him. Well, that's the show, everybody. Hope you have a good one.
I told you it was the end.
Yeah.
So as far as the next game, Farm Sim 22, is there anything that you are really, really looking forward to that they've announced yet? And is there anything that you're like, well, we'll just have to wait and see?
The big things I like is if they add, and I'm sure they'll do this because they've done this, I think, pretty much with every game, is if they add some new feature to it and they add more equipment brands, which they usually do something. And maybe, they have a lot of them now, so I'm not sure what more they can add. But they could add tons in the base game. I guess there's tons of brands out there. And I would also like to see, the other thing I like to see is just new crop types or new animal types, something new to do as far as that goes. But I'm not like, there's not that I'm really excited that there's going to be seasons kind of as a feature, some sort of seasons option. So I'm excited to see that in there. I think that should have been base game before, but I'm excited to see that. I just like it, as many options as they can put in the game that allows you to turn stuff on or off. I'm not a big proponent of if they force you to play the game one way. I like that farming simulator. You can play it so many different ways. Yeah. So I'm just excited for a new game. They could be like, they could add one tractor and say, yep, the graphics are slightly better, and I'd be excited still. So I'm not too picky with it. I would still be excited.
You just like Farm Sim and you want to play. I love it. I love it. I know as far as the, oh gosh, what was it that you had mentioned? Things. My ADH brain's just gone now. Maybe we'll figure it out in about 20 or 30 minutes. We'll find out.
Stay tuned to find out if DJ remembers what he's talking about.
Yeah, right. Now, Farm Sim 22 is going to be cool. I know that they've said they've worked a lot making sure that, this and that. Yep, no, I lost my thought. I was trying to get back to it. I'm out. Clutch. Comp.
Wow. Where did we go with that?
I don't know what just happened anymore.
Where someone get the segue? Can someone write up DJ's segue for him, please? Holy. Absolutely brutal. Oh man. Well, no, but I don't know. There hasn't been enough announced really for Farm Sim 22 yet. For I think most of us to be excited for any specific feature. I know we've gotten a few tids and tads about it. I haven't heard of any new equipment, of course, yet. We haven't talked about that. There's got to be something though, right?
There's got to be something.
Yeah,
I think they're holding it out.
Yeah,
they're gonna wait.
They've got to be holding all their stuff. My brain is not working. What have I done? Did I?
He's looking for it.
I found. I unplugged myself. I got to put my memory back in. Hang on. What is going on?
Wow. So still back on to Farm Sim 19 at least. Let's go back to that. I don't know where DJ's going with Farm Sim 22, but he's lost his mind completely now. And this is what happens when we miss 2 weeks in a row, folks. Just so you know. Oh man. All right. So you do mod reviews, obviously. Do you have any mods that you can't work without now?
Oh yeah. The easy development controls. I
think everyone says that's on PC.
But I think that's pretty common. But as far as I'm trying to think of ones I just run. Disable vehicle camera collision is like, I probably could live without it, but I always just turn that on because it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
that's an interesting one. I you know what? I never even think about that one when I'm talking about mods in my mod lists. But you're right. Like that one's always in my list of stuff that I use every single time. But that's not one I always think about.
So it's a Giants mod. Why can't we just turn it on in the thing? They did that with crop destruction and mud, or not mud, but dirt. Like
I think they did probably wheels. I think they released the game and just forgot to put it in.
Because it was a day one mod, I believe, right? Day one or day two mod?
It was pretty close. It was the first week for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. I mean, that would be nice. It's funny though. You ask anyone on PC, and they're like, "Well, easy dev controls."
Yeah,
I can't live without easy dev controls, and I feel bad for console players because that's not really an option, right?
Yeah.
But I'm surprised that can't be an option. Could that not be something base game that they could put in?
I mean, it's a developer control, but the thing is, it also overrides code in the game while you're actually doing stuff. Granted, cultivating a field at 3 meters wide changes the game code too. So
I don't know. I think there's options there. I'd hope to see something for console players at some point because it just makes life so much better.
Yeah, somebody said Workshop Tabber should be base game. I agree as well.
Oh yeah, Workshop Tabber. I can't play without that one. That's a must-have. That's a must-have. That drives me crazy if I didn't have that.
There was a new one that just released. It was the new the crop destruction where it completely destroys like your stubble that you've got. Yeah. Then we have another one today. We're going to talk about the where was it? Chop Straw. It's a really cool mod. I mean, I'm sure there's a version of it somewhere out there, but
Ralph Swat says it uses LUA, so it can't be on console. But what if it was base game though, right? Lua? I can never say it that way, so I just say the letters.
I'm not German. I can't do it.
I'm just saying, if it was base game, if somehow Giants created it, why not, right? Like it could just edit stuff in game instead of being a mod. I don't know. Anyways, I digress. I think that would be fantastic for console players, though, because I can't live without it on PC.
I think they need like for just in general in the game needs like a sandbox mode.
Yeah.
Where you just
I remember it.
Farm
Sim Seasons. I've been trying this whole time. The seasons in Farm Sim 22, they've been and he's gone. We lost him. Yeah. He was doing a dance earlier. It was great.
The focus is gone. He'll be back in a second.
There we go. My focus is gone. Great. No, they've been very, very straightforward about saying that it's seasonal cycles, not calling it seasons. What's up with that?
I think they want to make sure we know it's different than the seasons mod.
Yeah. Because they mentioned in a blog post or one of their
blog posts and in their podcast as well.
Yeah, that it is not the seasons mod. It is completely different.
And they're very specific, calling it seasonal cycles. I think I did a whole video on that as well, where they just talked about that.
So anyway,
we'll see.
What were we talking about? I'm done now.
But they also actually mentioned that it's going to be completely like there's features to it that they're not talking about.
Yeah.
I don't quite know what that could possibly be though. Like what more could you add on to seasons that's not already in the mod that they would put into their seasonal cycles? And I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now.
FarmCon?
I can't think of anything.
I can't think of anything either.
Seasons covers quite a bit.
It does, right?
Yeah. That adds a ton to the game.
And two, if it's a fader, are you going to turn it off in the middle of playing your game and then just turn it back on again? And where's it going to pick back up? Can you do that? Or is it something that has to be on and off? Maybe there's a second.
Did you say fader?
Fader. It's, man.
Well, if you say fader, you're making it sound like it could be like multiple levels then.
Oh, what if it is though? What if it is? What if I accidentally said something that's a true thing?
Maybe you did.
Instead of purposefully saying something that was a false thing.
How would that work? What, you only have like maybe it's just a summer and winter, or a spring and fall, so it's always plant and then harvest and nothing in the summer and nothing in the winter? Would that be like a middle way, a middle ground?
Feel personally attacked in my Let's Plays right now.
I want to know too if they have like I know I'm thinking about the seasons mod, but like is there going to be like different geos, or is it all just you get the one version of it? Or is like if you play in a different part of the world, do you get to have a different type of seasonal cycle or what?
There's got to be geos that
I haven't even talked about. There's got to be something, right?
They have been pulling back geos, basically saying if it doesn't go with a map, you can't have your geo released. Yeah. Or I wonder if you'd be able to say like, yeah, I want a geo in this particular part of the world, and they already have it figured out for you. As long as I can cut grass in 3 of the 4 seasons, I don't care. Grass, cows have to eat. I forget to plant it. There you go.
I've never thought about this yet. This is interesting.
Yeah.
More food for thought. proper controls for animals, I would hope. Well, yeah, let's hope that we have proper controls for animals. That's for sure. I hope that is all brought over from seasons into the seasonal cycles. That's one thing, of course. We'll see. No global companies mods. Yeah, there's probably going to be something there as well, I would assume. I don't know what else.
No, there's no point.
No, but there'll be something like we talked about this a little bit. The way that they put out even like the DLC map, right? There's different kind of companies of sorts.
There's not. It's just sell points.
There's factories. Like there's
like a train that takes everything from you.
True. There might be something more along those lines, though, right?
Yeah,
they seem to be pushing that a little bit.
I don't think it's more towards that. I just think maybe it's like if there's going to be a company, it's probably going to be like a cheese thing or the milk thing where you deliver the milk and miraculously at midnight you get $10,000 for the cheese that they
would it
created.
be like a 2-step process potentially?
I don't know. I mean, what if it works just like the BGA? The BGA is technically a factory, right? You put in stuff and you get out stuff, and then you can do something with that stuff or not do anything with that stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that. That'd be fine. I'm just saying if it was maybe okay, the stuff that you do with the BGA, you go and take that stuff, like the digestate, and sell that someplace else.
Like the 2 brand new digestate mods that we've got in the past 2 weeks on the in-game mod of Farming Simulator 19.
There's a segue.
Is Kedrick in here? Somebody said, Kedrick. Yeah, yes. What's up, dude? Had him on a couple weeks ago.
Hey, Kendrick, what's going on, buddy? So, Farmer Cop, are you? I didn't even ask you this before stream. Are you married, girlfriend?
Yep. I'm married.
How does the family take the whole YouTube farming thing? Just out of curiosity.
Well, we don't have any kids yet, so that part at least is easier enough. But I usually do most of it with my shift schedule. It's kind of weird, so we see each other when we can based on our 2 different work schedules. So I usually just do it when she's not home.
Okay. Right. Did she make fun of you at all for all of a sudden? Like, what was the change? Like when you first started doing this, it's only been a year for you. So what was it like? You're like, honey, I'm going to start doing YouTube videos on Farming Simulator. How was that discussion for you?
She is like, sure, you can do that. She didn't think it would become anything at all for sure. But every time, she's shocked that I could even make any money at all doing this. But so it's pretty funny, but she doesn't watch any of my stuff, so she's not a gamer at all, really. So
truth be told, my wife watches my stuff only for K-Bot. I hate my life.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
I think my mom only watches for like the last 3 seconds of Farm Sim news just to see what I'm going to say.
Well, you got something original every single time. Is that how you get your view or your view percentage so high? Maybe we got to start figuring that out a little bit more. I think DJ's hacking the algorithm.
No, all right. So I needed like 3 or 4 seconds on a video one time to get it to 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, because it used to be 10 minutes, put an ad in the middle.
Yeah,
and I feel real bad about this right now. I was like, what if I just do something silly at the end?
DJ confession.
And it'll be worth it. And you guys are super awesome and you watch the videos. You guys are great. I love you guys so much.
And that's one of my favorite parts of Farm Sim News. I got to see what he says at the end.
And it just turned into just something. I mean, it's just, it's literally, I'll say like, see you later.
Yeah. And it's launched into that. I got a few questions for you from the chat here, Farmer Cop. So Rapswat's asking what program you use for editing and how much time does it usually take you to create a video?
So for editing, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I used to use Shotcut, but Shotcut is, well, it's interesting. But Adobe Premiere Pro works pretty good. I can edit. What I usually do is I'll record a bunch of videos. Like I'll spend hours recording a bunch of videos, and then I'll take like 1 to 2 hours just editing them all. And then overnight, I'll have Adobe just render them all. Because Adobe, you can set them just to all render back to back, which probably most programs might allow you to do that. But so it probably takes, it depends on what it is. Like a tutorial video that's 10 minutes long. If you count research, recording, editing, that might take 2 to 4 hours, depending on the subject. And then if you do like a gameplay episode, depending, the first gameplay episode for any series is always the easiest because it's just 30 minutes of me talking about how this is going to go. And it's like, yep, it's done. But after that, it can be anywhere from 1 hour to some of my No Man's Land episodes have taken like 12 or more hours to create and put together. So it just depends. Sometimes there's just so much stuff off camera, especially as farms get bigger and you're trying to do that without saying, well, guys, we're going to use this 3-meter cultivator for 12 hours and I'm going to make you watch it. So not that I would use a 3-meter cultivator, but
3-meter plows, DJ. It always comes down to a 3-meter plow.
There's a 3-meter cultivators and Polish buildings, baby. Oh yeah.
Fantastic. So 4 to 4 hours potentially on even your tutorial stuff. That's a lot.
Yeah, if the tutorials where I do stuff that if I already know about it, then I don't have to do any research. That cuts the time down about in half if I don't have to do any research. But some stuff, people are like, hey, I'll get a bunch of requests for a tutorial that people want me to do. And I'm like, well, I have no idea. Like right now I'm going through Maze Plus. I've never touched it before. I have no idea how to use it. And so I'll do all this research and I'll talk with the modder and I'll try to figure it out. I also want to put out
in touch with the modders.
Oh no, I've been messaging the Alien Paul about it. Yeah, he's been helping me out a ton, which I really appreciate. Because I don't also want to put out information that's wrong either. I want to make sure it's as accurate as possible. And I still, of course, probably every tutorial has some mistake that I've said or made because it just is what it is. But in general, I try to make sure it's as accurate as possible. But yeah, so it just depends.
There's a lot of stuff going on with Maze Plus for sure. That's one I haven't messed with a lot, and I tend to turn it off on a lot of my playthroughs because I don't quite understand a lot of the stuff that goes into it. So try to ignore a little bit of it. What other tutorials have you done here?
So I did basically all like the basic stuff like cows, pigs, every crop type in game. I've done all the very basic tutorials, which I did them super late, and I was kind of back and forth at whether I should do them or not. But they ended up being popular, so it worked out. And one of my most popular ones was just this intro to forestry. Like that one was one of it, and I don't understand it at all. But that's one of my most popular tutorials. It's got like 100 and some odd thousand views now. So that one I didn't understand that one, but and then I tried to do like a tutorial series, and one of my first really popular tutorial series where I actually did multiple, because I don't like to have like an hour tutorial to talk about something. I try to break it up into parts to make it just kind of easier to dissect it a little bit, and it makes it easier for me to record and put it together. So Auto Drive was one of my first big tutorial series that I put together that people really liked. And then I also did a really long series that has I think it has like 20 or 30 parts to it that I went through all of the different global company mods one by one.
So
and
many.
I talked about how, well, some of them I grouped together. If I was like, well, this is going to be a 2-minute video if I just talk about this one. But yeah, I know DJ's face is just terrible. You should watch that series, DJ. It'd be good for you.
Give me some more global companies, DJ?
Man, here's what global company can do. It can just quit it. All right. And Jay Taylor says, "Happy belated birthday, Klutch." Oh yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
But yeah, and then I also did a seasons guide. I think that's everything. And then I'll do tutorials on just random stuff that just people ask about or stuff like that. So.
Well, that's awesome. I know I did a few when FarmCon came out. I haven't done a tutorial in a long time. DJ, have you done anything in a little bit?
I mean, not in the past year or so. I did headers to see which headers would actually work on what. And I think a lot of the people that watched were like, "Why did you do this?" I did one with the base game wheels and tires, and then saw how good his video did and felt bad about that video. And I don't think I really did anything with animals when it first came out. I mean, it was all when stuff came out. I mean, it's all the same videos that we're all going to make through the end of the year this year anyway. So
yeah, of course.
And then I'll just play the game.
Nice.
Yeah. What is this? Everybody's giving you crap for ignoring chat. What is this?
Me?
Farmer Cop.
Oh, that's like so Darren there's an ongoing joke about that. Yeah, because I always, for whatever reason, I always miss his messages and I'll see everyone else's. So he always gives me crap about that.
Every time I'm in there, you're reading. Now, granted, that's like 10 seconds, 20 seconds later, but I mean, you read every single chat. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I try to do. That's what I don't know how I do it either. I think that's something I picked up from work, because when I'm at work, I'll be able to read, because when I'm responding to like an emergency call, if it's on my computer next to me in the car, I'll be driving lights and siren to this call while I'm still glancing over and reading as they update information in the call constantly as I'm driving. Yeah. And then I'm talking on the radio and doing all that. So I do a lot of multitasking at work, but yeah. So I think that's where it comes from. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't have any other skill sets. That's it. I'm pretty skilled. So.
Is there anything with your YouTube channel, the main one, Farmer Cop, that you haven't done yet or haven't found the time to do that you really want to do, but you just haven't done it?
Oh yeah, I have. So I've always had for like my gameplay series. Like I always have like I know like the next 5 or 6 I want to do, but I just can't get there. And then sometimes they'll release a map like Spectacle Island will come out, and I have to immediately kill another series to put that one out because I'm like I have to play on this. Yeah. So that happens sometimes, but.
You're a bit of an Alien Jim fanboy, it sounds like, Farmer Cough. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. He's probably my favorite. Him and Oxygen David are my 2 favorites. Those are the most common because I did a Chellington Valley series, a Sandy Bay 19 series, and then obviously No Man's Land, Spectacle Island. Yep. Those are some of my bigger ones. I did do one on Willamina Forest, which I really enjoyed that, where I cleared the forest and built a farm, and that was pretty fun. But Alien Jim's probably one of my favorite mappers for sure.
He's extremely talented, very, very good,
very original.
Yeah,
and he always makes stuff for everybody.
Yep, he does, which is amazing.
All right,
do we want to move on to some of the news stories for this week?
Yeah. I want to get Farmer Cop's input.
And chat, if you guys have any more questions for Farmer Cop, of course, throw them into the chat there. We'll see if we can do our best to ask away as well. But we got a bunch of stuff since we haven't talked for 2 weeks. We got to go through here.
My bad. I had to move.
Yeah. Well, look at the studio behind them.
No, this is the office.
Oh, sorry.
This is not the studio. The studio's in there.
Seasonal cycles. Like. It wasn't even me this time. Yeah, absolutely brutal. Hey.
Oh. Get to Pippi.
Dog even barked at you for saying that.
You got some season screenshots up for us?
Let's see if I can find them. Hang on a sec. Don't put me up quite yet. I got them. There we go. Yeah. So we haven't talked about this yet. Where am I? There we go. So this came out just shortly after, I think, our last week. Actually, this is the first week we took off.
Yeah, I think
they put a big post out with some pretty pictures. I don't know. I like them. I know there was some comments that looks like it's just oversaturated, but I don't know. I think it looks decent. It's nice to see. Wow, easy back there. Dog just tripped over a bunch of lights. I don't know. I'm excited to see some of this stuff. I mean, I did a huge analysis of every single one of these pictures. It was overkill, but I went into depth on all this stuff. Just looking at some of the stuff in like the background here, where the silos are, and I don't know. It's pretty cool. One thing I did notice this. So on this picture here, let's see here. So we have the summertime picture at the top. They got like a little barbecue and stuff set up, and then when the wintertime comes up, the barbecue's gone.
I leave mine out all year long. I don't know what these people are doing.
I don't know. I'm just wondering if maybe with seasonal cycles, maybe like other things can possibly change, right? Like so, like your buildings. I was hoping for like Christmas lights to come out on your house or something like that. To be honest with you, I don't know.
I don't think we're gonna see that.
I would just like to see like differences in like certain parts of the map, like the buildings themselves would change.
What if this family doesn't celebrate Christmas? Now
just whatever. Maybe it's Hanukkah. I don't know. They can do whatever you want.
They're Hanukkah lights.
Exactly. I just would like to see like some changes, maybe to some of the buildings that would happen over this course of the season. I think that'd be cool, right? Like in the summertime, you got like some bikes that come out, maybe from I don't know, whatever. I think that'd be kind of neat.
Did that bike disappear?
No, the bike's still there. The only thing I could find was the barbecue. The barbecue's there in all these other pictures.
The bike's gonna rust.
To this one, and the barbecue's gone, and that's the only one I could find. I was looking for everything else. I'm like, this is the only one I noticed where there's anything that was different. So, anyways,
thinking about like seasonal changes and stuff too, it'd be cool to see like if there are certain sell points that change. Like maybe there's a farmer's market that you can only sell stuff for a premium during the summertime or something like that. Like that'd be cool to see some stuff like that.
That's not a bad idea. That sales mod that replicates Farm Sim 19 or Fit 17. That was cool, right? Like that's nice. Yeah. There's sales now. Why not integrate stuff like that into seasons as well? I agree with you. That's cool. That's a great idea. DJ, what else you're thinking?
I would say I think my biggest thing with all these screenshots is, we got screenshots of new equipment the first day it was announced, and literally all we've gotten since then is seasons pictures. That's it.
Yeah, this is only 2 weeks after the initial trailer, though. Really, right?
I want to see some people keep saying Kubota. I'm like, I'm down. Let's go.
We're gonna get more information, I'm sure, like FarmCon, right? We're definitely gonna get something there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go on a limb and think that's gonna be like our initial trailer.
So they have. Let's see.
You got information on that someplace posted?
I did. I
don't have anything live with that.
What did I do with it? Okay, so let's see. Oh, I deleted all my script for the other day. That's what I get.
Just go watch DJ's video on this, apparently, is what we're saying.
Yeah, do watch Farm Sim news from yesterday. No, they said
Farm Sim. There we go. FarmCon.
Yeah,
this was
on their website, I believe. Where's the website thingy? We're so prepared. I don't know if anybody can tell like how prepared we are, but it's ridiculous. Farm Sim Giants website. Here we go.
Is FarmCon all in German?
No. Hopefully some of it will be in English.
I'm hoping some of it is.
Some of it will be in German. I know if it is in German, then it will have subtitles. English will have subtitles available in German, but you can turn them on and off.
So FarmCon July 21st to 23rd of this year, of course. Where's it held usually?
So this year it is going to be all online, and they said next year they're going to try and do it at Dois Far again. The thing was, 2 years or last year, 2019, it was supposed to be a Dois Far, and we were all expecting a Dois Far DLC or some type of big expansion. Turns out, nope, it was just going to be there. And so we know that with it being there next year, there's nothing special about that.
It's just that's where their announcements are. That's all.
Yeah.
Is that over in Germany?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Farm Sim 22 will be the main theme of this year's FarmCon, the online event by Giant Software, July 21st to the 23rd, and 23rd, 24th, 25th, or just 24th and 25th will also be the Farming Simulator League tournament. They say they're going to talk about Farm Sim 22, including various new gameplay features and technical improvements. Viewers can learn about the addition of seasonal cycles. He did it again.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing, right? For sure it is.
New maps. They're going to talk about those and general improvements, as well as a multitude of other additions to be announced during the 3-day online event.
So that'll be we're going to get some more information, I think, before then, over the next couple of weeks. It's going to be, sounds like every 2-week cycle almost. I bet you we'll get some more little screenshots and teasers.
Yeah.
But I think the big announcement trailer that we're all waiting on, like, wasn't it FarmCon for Farm Sim 7 or Farm Sim 19? That's where the intro for Farm Sim 19 that was released was FarmCon.
That was the time. What was it? I had somebody, or it was my brother. He was taking the stuff from FarmCon. I sent him the videos, and he translated everything. I was getting hundreds and thousands of views. Almost, I think I got 400 or 500 subscribers in 2 days because of all that. I didn't even have 1,000 subs yet. It was ridiculous, but it was because I was the only person in the English-speaking community that had that information other than Virtual Farmer.
Yeah.
So I'm also A2 Studios in here. Why is he texting me? Oh, he sent me a picture of a studio.
Nice.
Oh, that's sweet. He got his new computer. Is way better than mine.
Man. So FarmCon a month away or 2 months away, not a month.
Yep.
That's when we'll find out a lot more, I'm assuming. We're not going to find out a lot until then. It'll just be little tidbits here and there, I'm sure, and that's about it.
Just more seasonal cycle screenshots.
More seasonal cycles pictures. That's all we're going to get.
Gotta love seasonal cycles. So that'll be cool. I'm sure. I mean, obviously, we'll talk about it on the Farm Sim show. I don't know if I'm going to be part. Well, I was part of FarmCon last year. I don't know if I'm going to be part of it this year or not. They haven't asked me yet. Giants, I'm happy to do it and tell people that I'm not until the time, please.
There you go. The only other thing we had for top stories was from the podcast, and I don't know quite where this came from. I had a lot of people asking me this afterwards, but there was rumors that there's going to be no more mods for Farming Simulator 22.
Yeah,
will support mods, and I don't understand where that possibly came from. I don't know who was asking this question. It makes no sense to me. I never had any questions to it, but they made a whole podcast based around this question, and of course, 100% they said, yeah, they're going to be supporting mods once again. So,
and that's the 17 minutes TLDR.
Yeah, so I apologize, Giants, if you were getting more views on this because it's kind of out there, but yeah, there it is. That's it. they're gonna support mods. That's all you can say. So I don't know where that came from. Kind of strange. I don't know why it was a question, but it was a question apparently.
Yeah, that's such a big part of the game. They couldn't do it without.
And that's exactly what Chris was saying. He's like, yeah, for sure. This is like a big part of Farming Simulator. Of course, we're going to be finding ways to support mods.
Yeah, let's find out. I don't know. Spam the comment section. Yes or no? Did you know that Farm Sim 22 would include mods before this?
The first I heard of it before listening to it. So, anyways,
yeah. I mean, Farm Sim 17 did, and 19 did, and even 15.
15 did too. I think even there's some mod support for 13, wasn't there, of some sort?
Maybe for PC.
Not for PC, yeah.
I don't remember. I didn't use any mods until I think FS17 was the first time I started using mods.
Yeah. Anyways, so that was a thing.
Heck, I was using like backdoor cheating on Xbox. I didn't even know there was a money box I could just drop down. So literally spent days with my Xbox One turned on, and I placed down a windmill. I got enough money to get a windmill, and then I left it on all night long. And then I woke up in the morning and bought as many more windmills as I could, and then I let that go.
Look how much money I've got now.
Yeah, the thing is, I totally forgot to pay back that initial loan so I could get that first windmill. So it kept taking like a couple $100,000.
Painful.
Yes. So,
painful.
It looks like the overwhelming amount of you guys absolutely knew that Farm Sim 22 would have mods.
This is because these guys watch us all the time and they know that that's going to be a thing. I don't know. Maybe
they know better than to think something.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's yeah. They had a new podcast today. By the way, Giants did announce that the new community manager, Lainey, would be leaving. She got a job. I think she lives here in North Carolina. She was going to have to move to Chicago, which is quite a move. That's a big move. And that is different seasons or cycles as well. It is cold in Chicago, the windy city, whereas North Carolina is like the place with 4 seasons.
I guess no Lainey on the podcast anymore. Much for that.
No, yep. So her job is vacant. They are, I don't know if they're actively searching, but they will be replacing her. They need somebody to do it. So, get it done. Get somebody jump in there and work with Giants. They said that she has actually changed a lot. I don't know if it's about the new game, but she's changed a lot about how they do things. And she's brought a lot of insight into Giants and Farming Simulator 22 and the whole process. They said that a lot of things have changed for the better because of her. So, Lainey, you will be missed. I'm going to block you on Discord because I don't need to know you now. But besides that, I got to figure out how to do that too. How do you remove friends off Discord? We'll figure it out later.
Painful.
It's awful. So they might, Zach, they are, I don't know if, I guess I could say they offered me a job. I turned it down. I'm not doing that. I'm going to be a YouTuber because I can work at home.
Brutal indeed.
Brutal. There really wasn't much else that they talked about in their podcast today. They just talked about FarmCon 21, which we already knew about. They did talk a little bit about old consoles versus new ones. So if you've got a PlayStation 5, yeah. If you got a PlayStation 4, okay.
Yep.
That's all that was.
Yep. I think it's going to be slow information for Lex a little bit, but we'll get more and more. It's always good to listen to them too. If you haven't subscribed, of course, listen to their podcast. Of course, listen to ours as well if you want. Don't forget about that one.
Yep. Ours is up there.
Should we listen to some new mods? Should we look at some new mods? I don't know if you can listen to some new mods.
I think we should listen to them.
Well, if you're listening to the podcast, you're stuck listening to them. So
let's go listen to a Demco 22 series green cart from Custom Modding. It sounds like
share
this.
Your screen on my side too if you have time. Just saying. Or not. It's all good. I can do it myself.
Hang on.
It's all right.
Screen. Which one is it? There's like 10 of them. There.
Hey, we got it. Go.
Hey. So yeah, this is a thing. It exists. It's super awesome, and that's everything you need to know.
There's a ton of information. This is like one of the better design pages, though.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Yeah. Look at this. They're totally changing the game. The thing is, they made this thinking like, that it'd be cool if we did this, but everybody else is going to look at this and be like, I got to make mine like that now.
Mm-hmm.
This
looks like a sales brochure. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, and what's the one right here? Yeah. The ability to adjust the height of the auger is a feature that is very beneficial during windy harvest conditions.
Carl Z. Love that.
Whose last name starts with a Z?
I've been a huge fan of theirs from like the get-go of FS19. Like they put out the DB120 and the 90 and the 60 like really early at the start of it. I'm like, who are these guys? Like who's doing these? This is the best mods ever. They've been doing
the ones that did the 9R that everybody used.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. I love it.
That's the thing. Yeah. We got this.
That thing's fantastic.
It's cool. I wish that there were more straps on the front.
Yep.
Which there are not.
Yep.
And I wish that it actually looked like it had moving parts. It's completely magical. It's cool, but it's magical.
Does it have a rear hitch?
No rear hitch.
Darn it.
No rear hitch. Yeah.
That's what I'd be all about. Make a chain of that thing.
Yeah.
I get like 20 of them and see how many cars you can launch.
But it's it's cool. And what was it? The video from today.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
there we go.
Was able to put a bunch of these on there. It's pretty cool, right?
That's an interesting truck you got towing that. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty heavy-handed on the A2 studio gear in this video. That's cool, man. It's cool. The car transport, it's neat. It's got a 4.6, 93, star or 93 things. Yeah, go rate it. You don't have to rate it 5 stars if you don't think it deserves it, but
it's cool. It's different. It's original.
Yeah. It's the first of its kind.
And it's not a 3-meter plow.
We have the new John Deere 500 Great Cart.
Great Cart.
Dirty saying that. Speaking of dirty, there it is, nasty all up.
I like this. It's an older style John Deere grain cart. It's cool. And I know everyone will take any John Deere mods they can get,
especially classic ones. We only have like classic John Deere mods. Farmer Cop, I don't know about you, they're the #1 most requested mods. Just classic John Deere mods.
For sure.
I believe it. There's a lot of hardcore John Deere fans. I think they're more hardcore than any other brand.
Mm-hmm. No,
100%.
But this
There's
is
just
really
so many options too. There's so many old John Deere mods or old John Deere tractors and pieces of equipment that people don't have access to.
Yeah.
In the PC community, of course, we have access to a lot of these things because guys kind of get the passion to build them. They have their I gotta get my grandpa's tractor built in, but they don't get sent to the mod hub. So when you get more stuff like this. I don't think there's a John Deere grain cart like this that was available for PC before this either. So this is awesome. I love this. This is great.
Not like this. There was one. JA Modding put one out, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
So, what else is interesting is the TLX 40 foot tanker trailer. Yeah, this is an update. Why do we have this on here?
I mean, it goes with the TLX, right?
Yeah. Speaking of the TLX, it's a little heavy-handed towards A2 Studio here.
It always is. We're always
David. It's the only modder I have a shirt of. And he sent it to me. It's great. The Phoenix is out. The Phoenix is out now. Came out on, I think it was Monday, Tuesday, something like that.
It was Monday.
Yeah. And
great truck.
It's out. It's here.
Go back to that other picture. I love that. I love the Phoenix on the back, the gold Phoenix. That looks so good.
It lights up.
I know. It's so good.
It's an old classic semi truck, and it has underbody lights. Come on.
I can't say enough good things about it. So good.
It's got the thing here and the thing and all the thing. It has the things.
Love it. I know. He's sitting in chat right now, I'm sure, too. Like, just taking it all in.
He was creeping a while ago. This is cool. I've actually had quite a few people hit me up and say, like, yo, this thing's awesome. Have you seen this? I'm like, I did a video about it.
Sorry, what was that, DJ? What was that again?
I did a video about it. Go check it out. It's yesterday's new mod video. It's awesome. Check out the specs on this. All right. Klutch, close your eyes.
The Agro Taurus Robust.
Yeah. Klutch, close your eyes.
I did last time I did this, it didn't end well.
Throw anything at you. Just close your eyes. I need you to picture this. All right.
Yeah, picturing.
All right.
Here.
You know, I can see you, right? Whatever.
Get better?
You're on an island by yourself, a desert island, but there's a hot tub, and you are in the mood to relax. And you know what? You're also in the mood to fertilize it. Oh, that didn't turn out well. To fertilize an entire field.
What?
Segways, baby, let's go. That was inappropriate. $39,000 fertilizer, lime, and manure, 30,000 liters, and a 36-meter spread. Oh,
What did that have to do with the hot tub? Does it like loosen things up for me?
I was trying to get you in a relaxed mood where all the specs sounded really cool, but I did not lead up to that very well.
Well, I will say with that one too that the manure and lime does not spread at 36 meters.
True.
It's half.
Yeah,
It's half to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's 20 meters, but still 30,000 liter capacity. That's what happens when you go off script.
This is why DJ has a script for everything else, because otherwise you'd have.
This is why I read this and I still mess it up. See, I even write in my cringy outros because I know I'll mess it up. And my outro to this video will be noticed. See, I can't even read it right now. You know what? Let's just move on. What else came out? That Farmer Cop's right here. He was at 28.7 when we started, and he's had 28.8. Come on. Go subscribe. That's all I got. There's my background. Clutch, you're up.
Oh man, what are we talking about? What we got left? We got the new PC mods, Chop Straw.
Yeah, we get that. Sure do.
Do you have that up somewhere? I don't have that up anywhere. I don't think. So I can find it for you.
Supposed to have that up? No, we'll just read it.
There we go. Chop Straw. Found it.
Yep. Chop Straw's cool.
I don't know. Nico modding. Has he done anything else before?
Click it.
That's his first mod, eh?
Wow, that's a good mod to start with.
So it fertilizes the area behind the combine,
Which is cool.
Yep.
It only makes kind of sense because I always feel like I'm wasting straw if I don't bale it, and now you've kind of got a reason not to do that.
Yep. But if you bale it, you don't get the fertilizer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now if you've got, because you always end up with a ton of straw.
Yep.
So now you've got a reason not to.
Yeah.
What's that?
What? I just cheaty balers. I love them.
You GD bale? Never.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Chop Straw, pretty cool. I like that. It's a great idea. The F350. Where is that? How far back is that?
Like a month and a half ago.
The F450. Do we want to talk about the F450? Where is it?
Oh, is that a PC mod?
I don't know which one.
Are you talking about? Like,
yeah. Hang on a second. I'm losing my mind. F450. Let's talk about this first, though. 72 Mercury Monterey 2-door by OK Used Mods. You guys remember Glenn from OK Used Mods? He was on the show 2 weeks ago. He's making such good mods. So for my PC friends, go download this car. This thing is amazing. Where's the other pictures? Look at the interior of this thing.
Oh,
wow. It's so good. If you want an old school, like authentic Ford car, yeah, you gotta go download this. Of course, OK Used Mods is over on his Facebook page as well, or over here on Mod Network. You can find them both there. That was yeah, I can't say anything else about it. It's so cool. And then the last of all, Buck. Let's see if I can bring this one back up. Do I have that up? No, I have to bring this up the other way. Where's Buck's truck? Buck put out a new truck as well, so I can find it here. It was at the top, and now it's gone. Oh, they've changed all their stuff. They've updated the list. It was on the list. See if I can find it later on.
Is that it?
F450. There we go. That's it. Yeah, Rental Man Buck. Put out a new 450 XLT with the Cummins. He always does great mods. He always puts crazy engines in them. Relatively authentic as well. Does he have any more pictures on this thing? It doesn't look like it. That's the only picture he's got. He had a better picture of it beforehand. Let's see if I can find another one. No, that's the only one. That's too bad. But if you're looking for an authentic farm truck, F450 XLT, an 08 version of that, go check that out as well on the Mod Network. But you know the Rental Man Buck. Go check it out there. That's all I got for the new mods. Do we have any useless mods to talk about this week?
There's just too many to count.
Too many. Is there any 3-meter plows we could talk about? I think we're good, aren't we?
Here's the thing. I mean, we'll see. We'll pull up this. I really don't think there were too many. I mean, there was one that kind of irritated me this morning.
Yep.
Liquid fertilizer pallets. doesn't accept liquid fertilizer to sell it there. So that irritated me a bit. But this one's neat. So the PLN 535 available for all platforms. The PLN Plows Pack also includes that plow, only available for PC. I just don't get it. Zodal Sock killing it as usual with Global Company mods. I mean, if you have Global Company,
don't be such a hater.
I'm not. Oh, I was talking good.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but if anybody else makes one,
DJ, I'll try to find you. I'll try to find you a Zodelzock shirt to send you or something. I know he's your favorite.
I mean, I still show pictures. I don't actually download the mods. This was. I mean, it's a cool mod. Let's be fair.
Yep.
Klutch talked me into it.
I like it.
Yep.
The Storm.
Storm. Yeah. That's by J.A. Modding, right?
Yep. J.A. Modding. He is popping them out like crazy.
So what's the size on that cultivator?
12 meters, I think.
12 meter. Doesn't say, does it? Oh,
12.1.
Yeah. It does have a high horsepower requirement, of course, but it looks nice. I think it looks really authentic.
And he worked with the company that made this. I can't remember what the model is, but I think it's either Welger or Millennial Farmer that have the real version of this.
What's the full name of this in the mod? Sorry, I missed that one. Storm S4020.
Yeah, the Mandeko Storm.
Yeah.
And one of those big YouTubers, they have some equipment. I don't know if it's this exactly, but J.A. Modding worked with that company to get the model right perfectly for the game. It was able to get it right in and got it done. It's kind of cool. There's a lot of these guys that are working with companies like the Brazilian guys. They're working with big companies to bring like brands into the game. They're working with Case IH South America. And like Case IH like sending a full video in for them to use for their show. They do something like this as well.
Yeah.
It is kind of cool, man.
No, I like it. Yeah. I am a fan of not having everything just Lizard branded for sure.
Yeah.
Whenever possible. I get it. You got to have some things that are Lizard branded because of copyright issues and whatever else. But if you can get actual brand name, a piece of equipment in the game, that's so much better.
Yeah. Here's just kind of like a noteworthy one, maybe. Not to steal former Klein's thunder right here, but new and noteworthy. The New Holland 380 FP. It's the pickup, but it's 0.8 meters wider than the original in game.
A little bit more. Not much. A little bit more. Something.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
I can't really like
that's pretty
all
much
the
it,
mods that released are useful in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, there was nothing that you bought and it fell through the map at least this week.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
You know what? There's actually for the last couple of weeks, there's been nothing that's been completely useless. I've been finding there's been something you can find at least somewhat of a use for something.
Yeah, real good.
Yeah,
even these, I'm cool with it.
Yep.
Yep. Neat.
More prefab stuff as well, which is always good to see for modders, I'm sure.
Yep, because they've got full access to all these now. You can see these on different mods and stuff like that.
Lots of John Deere stuff coming out as well. A lot of tractors in the last few weeks.
Yep.
Like, there you go, the 8000 series, right? Of course, J modding, of course. As far as stuff we're waiting on, is there anything on your side? I don't see anything on our list over here.
What did I talk about in Farm Sim News?
I haven't heard anything from Connect modding on that 61-row planter for a while.
That's still being worked on.
Where did I see? Actually, hang on a sec. I thought I saw something else. I can look at it afterwards here. You can bring up my screen quickly. Harry Armstrong Jr.'s got a couple shops coming out. That's something for PC only, of course. But it's all based around like this cattle barn is kind of the showpiece as far as I can tell. And it's so good. I've got a whole video with this done. If you guys wanted to see it, go check that out. But let's see what other pictures he's got here. This is cattle barn. I just absolutely love this cattle barn. I can't wait to use it. But he has, let's see if I can find the rest of the buildings that go with this. Hang on a sec here. There's some more down here. Not random at all. There's a house as well that goes along with it. There we go. Here's the house itself. Nice looking house. It's all furnished inside as well, as you can see. I love the lights up on the roof here. These circular LED lights on the roof. Just a nice looking house. There's a couple of shop buildings that go with it as well. There's an outdoor shop as well as a shed that goes with it. Let me think. I think there's like 5 buildings that go along with it off the top of my head. But let's see, does you have more pictures here? Here we go. Here's the old shops that kind of go along with it as well. Did a video on these a while back now. I think those are all of them. Unfortunately, I don't see the rest of them. I think there's a hay shop or a cattle shop as well. A cattle shop or there we go. Horse. A horse barn that goes. What's a cattle shop exactly, Klutch? Here's our horse barn as well. I haven't actually had a chance to see this one. Harry, we need to talk. I haven't seen this one yet. So this is going to go with it as long as he's got like a whole set of buildings. So there's let me think here. We got the workshop, we got the house, we got the cattle barn, the horse shed, the horse barn, and there's like another like a hay shed almost, I think, that goes along with it. So I think it's 5 buildings in total. Can't wait to see these. He has no date on them yet. Let me double check and make sure he hasn't sent me anything. No date yet, unfortunately. So still waiting to find out a date on these. Hopefully we'll find out something soon. And lastly, that I have, let's see if I can find this. MRG sent me some pictures here. Hang on a second. MRG, where are you? Boom. Oh, perfect. Let's see here. I can bring these up. Boom. So I can read this. So he's got, what is it, Utah? MRG's got Utah and Wisconsin map for consoles he's working on. We got 2 different maps for consoles. Can't wait to see these. So Wisconsin and Utah. Not a lot going on here, of course. For pictures, he's still getting them started, of course. There's still a lot of work that sounds like to be done. But Utah, that's going to be cool. I don't know if anyone's done a Utah map before, come to think of it.
I can't think of one.
I can't
think of one.
It's a different area for sure. So this is the area he's building these on. I don't know which one this one is. This must be Utah. I'm not sure. Anyways, you know how MRG does his maps? He takes a Google Earth snapshot of it and then builds his map based on top of that. So it's a layer on top and then builds it so it's almost identical to that area. If you check out any of his other maps, they're pretty much like spot on. When you walk in, you could be walking through it in Google Earth. So can't wait to see this. That's another new map coming out from MRG. I think that's all I got though, DJ.
I got a few. Let's see. Let's go. Whip. So Julian F. Modding is working on a new White Farm equipment tractor. This is the Workhorse.
Nice.
He's almost done with it.
I missed this one.
Will be available for all platforms. So this will go along with your Series 3 or your Series 3 that everybody's downloaded. Will be AGCO for consoles and White for PC. Just a beautiful tractor. He does a really good job. JHHG Modding. We'll talk about this a little bit tomorrow. But he's basically finishing up the was it the 12R36 and the 12R30. So that's pretty cool. So we will have the 30, which will do 24 rows.
I forgot about this one. Yeah, I think it's 24.
Yeah, it's not going to increase the width any. It just it looks cooler, looks better. I like it. Pretty nice. New kid on the block, FS Modding. He's really working hard. I gotta be honest with you. I wasn't insanely impressed with the Thunder, but
it's original. I'll give him that much, right? It's something different.
Yeah, so it's neat. He's changed up a few things. He's working on it, doing one for wheels, and he's working on a trailer to go with it as well. And by the look of it, I mean, that's a pretty big trailer. So, and then lastly, we got Shaquille O'Neal with chat. No, it's Lancey Boy, man. Lancey Boy right here. He's in chat with us. Says last pictures of the American life of farming until the first views. He has sent it over. We will be doing a video on it this weekend.
I've seen a bunch of pictures on it. Can't wait to see more.
Lancey Boy, if you have an updated version of this, shoot it over to me. I would like to do the video.
I know somebody else that would like to look at it. Just saying.
Yeah, Farmer Cop, send it over to him. Make sure he's got it.
I've been keeping an eye on that map. I think that's one that's one on my list that I may do a series when it comes out. So we'll see though. I like the look of it though.
Speaking of guitar nerds in here, you know,
custom modding as well has that new grain cart. You can post mine up there, DJ. I forgot about not the cart, the liquid fertilizer tank.
Nah, we're gonna talk about here now. Look at that. Look at Lancey Boy with the cat and everything's going on.
Okay. Yep.
Not sucking up in the least bit.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, not at all.
There's Simulation for the Nations in here. Looking forward to seeing. Actually, he did a great video this morning on SMI Mod Team's new mod. Go check it out.
Nice. I didn't see that yet. I'll have to go take a look. Custom modding the new tank, the liquid fertilizer tank for that early rise planter, which is perfect. It goes directly with it. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see it. You know what? It was funny because I was doing on our live stream last week. I was like, oh, I never run out of liquid fertilizer using this early rise planter, which is kind of my favorite planter right now, to be honest with you. And then sure enough, I'm like, oh, we ran out of fertilizer. I'm like, oh, I wish I had this tank right now. This is too late. I need it now. So hopefully this comes out the next couple of weeks. This is great. Love to see it. This is a cool little add-on for this great piece of kit.
That's the right one.
What'd you have?
This guy. You were talking about running out of liquid fertilizer. Until that drops, get one of these.
I could, yeah. This one doesn't look nearly as good, though.
No, but it works.
It does. You're not wrong.
And you can mod it. I'll put any number you want on there. You just got to pay me $1 for every number.
$69 coming your way.
I am happy to do it for you. I will do it right now.
I'm kidding.
I'll do it twice if you want.
I'm just saying. I like the look of that tank. It looks great. And it goes with that planting unit.
Yeah, that's cool. Is that the 24?
I think so. Yeah. That's the early riser.
Yeah, she's pretty.
It's an awesome planter. It's an absolutely amazing planter. If you guys haven't tried it, I mean, it does every crop you have on the map. I think even the mod maps that have all the extra ones. 'Cause I know on Susquehanna we've been using that one, and it does pretty much everything on there. So,
oh wow,
absolutely amazing mod. Absolutely love that thing. Yeah, but that's all I got, man. That's it. That's all.
Anything to add? What you got?
I got nothing.
Yes, there are good mods out there. That's what I have for.
Listen to Farmer Cop. Farmer Cop knows what's up, you guys.
He's got the inside scoop. Oh, goodness gracious.
Farmer Cop, what do you got planned for the weekend?
My plan? Work.
Oh, lovely. Lucky you.
Yep. My weekends are normally weekdays.
Yeah, that sucks. Well, stay safe out there, I guess, with that.
Yep.
I will.
Let's see. Do we have a talking point thing? Did we even put anything?
No, there's no talking points at all. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Klutch is older. He had a birthday. Happy birthday to Klutch. Happy birthday.
We'll be streaming tonight, actually. We'll do the birthday stream tonight. So come hang out. We'll see what's going on. I don't know what you're going to do yet. Maybe we should do some fun stuff. I don't know. Maybe we'll do fun things. Things will be fun.
No, he's not going to do fun stuff. He's going to.
No, you know what? It's just going to be me sitting in the corner drinking coffee.
Guys. He's going to do this voice right here.
For 30 minutes. And
you're going to listen to that enough. Come on.
Just donate $19.99. That's all you got to do, and he'll never farm. I promise you. I've seen it happen. Speaking of, we do have some super chats. Oh yeah, I'm in my new house. We're here. It's a thing. It's a thing. Really excited. Got a bunch of super chats. I want to give some shout outs real quick before we take off today. Sniper Killer dropped a $5 super chat at the beginning of the stream. So did James Young and Goggle Pop saying he is so pretty. Talk about Farmer Cop. Yeah. Adventures of Gong with the $5 super chat. Rob D. Titan. Yeah, we know Rob. So it's good to have the Farm Sim show back. Yeah.
Who's this Rob guy? I've never heard of him before.
Go check out Klutch's live stream tonight. You'll see him in there. Jimmy Olson, he says, I'd like to buy him a box of legendary donuts from Tacoma. I just saw him lick his lips right there.
Oh, sounds good.
Let's see. Bank Sinatra says, we back blue with the 3 blue hearts with the $19.99 right there.
Thank you,
Jason with the we back blue hashtag FC with the blue heart, of course. Huge support over here, man. 4B Gaming and Lane Brown, he says, good afternoon, brother. Love seeing you live with the Farm Sim Show. Love seeing you, brother. Thank you for being in here. Patrick Wooding, he says, you guys rock. Farm Sim Freak said, great to see Klutch, DJ, and Farmer Cop. Yeah. Jay Taylor says, what's up, GoHam fam? Happy belated birthday to Klutch. How old are you, by the way? How old are you? 23, 24?
Yeah, about 69.
Fair enough. Louis Hernandez says, FC, when's the next stream or video?
Tomorrow.
Perfect.
There you go. Tomorrow morning.
Yep, tomorrow morning I'll be streaming.
more works. Favorite Farmer says, shout out to DjGoHam and Klutch Simulations for being awesome people and for helping everyone missed the show. Glad it's back. David Williams did a, you're amazing!
We stream DW. Cheers, Duddy. Good to see you.
Oh, 4B Gaming again. Happy birthday to Klutch. You were old before, but now you're ancient.
Ouch.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
Shots fired.
Sniper Killer with the 149 birthday cake. Yeah, happy birthday to Klutch. I think that's all I got.
All we got.
Yep. I'm going to try and be in the studio by Monday. Try.
Get her done. Pitter patter.
Do my
Someone
best.
says that. I don't know who it was, but
I don't like using this computer to play Farm Sim. It is not good.
Farmer Gob, thanks for so much for hanging out with us, bud. Appreciate
Absolutely.
you. Oh,
Well, thanks for having me. I had a lot of fun.
Good having you in here, my friend.
All right.
Make sure you guys, if you're not subscribed to Farmer Cop, go check him out. Click on the description, find his links, go follow him because you're going to be missing on lots of content if you don't. It sounds like he's got some plans for FS22, so like the rest of us in here right now. So make sure you guys go follow him there as well. Other than that, I got nothing else, DJ.
I got nothing else. Are we going to be back here next Friday? Is that the plan?
Next Friday, yeah.
Early.
It's going to be interesting. It will be late. Sure. Well,
So with think later.
I don't
Wait, how
know
long is
how
that
it's going to
thing?
work out yet.
How long did I sign up for this thing?
I don't know yet.
Oh, there's a
It's gonna
thing
be some
happening.
stuff. Things are
Yeah.
happening next week. I don't know how to talk about this yet.
We haven't been told if we can or can't talk about it, so I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, let's just the word's mum, but I don't know. I think it should be it should be around the same time. Maybe a little bit earlier.
Much earlier. I think it's at like 4.
Yeah, but I think the thing is earlier, and then we can move into the Farm Sim show afterwards.
Yeah, hang on.
Maybe?
Where's the thing? Nobody can see my screen, right? All right, yeah, we're good. So the person had sent the thing and asked for a 1-day event next Friday. Usual.
Hi, Farmer Cub. Welcome to my world. This is what I deal with.
So it's from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
I had that's for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be before.
Yeah, and it would end at
This will be
2
after.
p.m. Yeah, 2 p.m.'s whenever we get into the...
Yeah. So we'll just move from that to this.
Oh, yeah, so that's just going to flow right into it. When am I going to have time to make videos?
I don't know, but good luck with that. That sounds like a you problem.
Well, Farmer Cop, do you have any more problems before we jump out of here today?
I got loads of problems, but we don't need to talk about those.
Farm Sim ain't one.
Yeah.
buddy.
Thank you to Klutch Simulations and Farmer Cop for joining us today. This has been an awesome just to be back with you guys. We're here, baby. We are here. If you
We're
got
doing
anybody that you want to see on the Farm Sim show, let us know. We're happy to reach out to them and tell them, 4 weeks in advance, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1, and finally get it all together.
It doesn't work out so well for us sometimes.
Klutch.
I got nothing, man. Let's get out of here. See you,
All right.
folks. We'll see you next week. We'll see you tonight if you're coming to hang out on the live stream. Go check out Farmer Cop tomorrow. And DJ, just ignore DJ for a while. It's fine. He doesn't know what he's doing. It sounds like it's all good.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming.
Cheers, buddy. See you, folks. Have a good week.
The Sim Show.